Hello and welcome to another session for SAT Maths. Today's topic is again optimal expression or equation format for a desired trait. Today I'm solving difficult questions. In manufacturing, let's read question one says a manufacturing company wants to design a cylindrical container with a fixed volume of 1000 cubic centimeters. The radius of the base of the container is represented by R and the height of the container is represented by H. The company wants to determine the optimal equation for the surface area of the cylindrical container in square centimeters in order to minimize the surface area of the container. Okay, so surface area for a cylinder is pi r 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square. Okay. Another thing that I know is 100,000. What is 1,000? 1,000 is the volume, which is pi r square h. Which of the following expression represents the optimal surface area for the cylindrical container in terms of r? So I want a function s in terms of r. So I'm going to make h the subject and say that h is basically this. Sorry. Okay, let's try replacing and see if we reach our final goal. It becomes 2,000 over r plus 2 pi r square. That is answer option A. Let's see if that is the correct answer. Yes, that is indeed the correct answer. Let's move on to the next one. This is a company wants to design a rectangular garden with a fixed perimeter of 60. The length of the garden is represented by X, and the width of the garden is represented by Y. The company wants to determine the optimal expression for the area. Okay, so that's X, Y, but I want it just in terms of X. So I'm going to come up with the perimeter and say that the perimeter has to be 60, therefore x plus y has to be equals to 60 divided by 2, and then y has to be 30 minus x. The area should become what? 30x minus x squared. That's question number 2. Let's see question number 3. This looks similar to what we've done before. It says the rental company charges 30 per day plus an additional fee of 0.20 per mile. If a customer rents a car for 4 days and pays a total of $130, how many miles did you drive? Okay, so that should give me 130 minus 120, 10 over 0.2. That should be 50, I think. Okay. Next, it says a farmer wants to maximize the profit from selling apples at a local store. He knows that the profit P in dollars can be expressed as a function of the number of apples per day he sells per day using the formula this. Where X is the number of apples he sells per day and PX is the profit in dollars. That's also per day. Which of the following is the maximum profit that the farmer can make? Now I want to find the maximum point. Remember that this is a quadratic function, and when I say maximum, I want you to find the turning point. How do you find the turning point? I have done that on my calculator in the past, and that's the quickest way of doing it. If you want to know how to find it manually, go and see the lecture, and that there I explain how to find it manually. Okay, so okay. So those are x-intercepts. Then the turning point comes out as 100, comma, was that 100 as well? Yeah, 100, comma 100. Okay, so that comes out as 100, comma 100, which means that for 100 apples, the profit is 100, and that's the maximum profit that you can make. So that's the correct answer. About rental company charges a base rate of 15 per hour plus an additional 2 miles, 2 for each mile traveled, 12 for each mile traveled. If the total cost of renting the boat for 2.5 hours is 78, so 12m equals to 78 minus 15 into 2.5. Let's do that. That gives me 81 upon 2, and 81 upon 2 divided by 12. How many miles did the boat travel? So 3.375. I don't know if to the hundredth. So 3.38, I think. Have I done everything else correctly? I'm not sure. Let's just check so that I don't make a silly mistake in answering this one. It's 37.5, I think. 21 upon 2. Oh, I'm just going to check if I've done this correctly because I don't want to do this again later on. The rest is fine. I'm not sure if the numbers are coming out right. 3.38. Yeah, that's what I got as well. So let's check. Yes, that is the correct answer. Let's move on to more difficult questions. Okay, consider a function that a company that manufactures cylindrical containers with a fixed surface area. The company wants to determine the dimensions of the container that will maximize its volume. Okay, so I'm looking for an expression for volume. Cylindrical container, so pi r square h. Okay, the surface area of the container is represented by A. So 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square equals to A. By considering the given information, which of the following equations represents the correct expression for the volume of the cylindrical container? So shouldn't that just be pi r square h? Yep, nothing in that question to worry about. Okay. A store sells two types of apples. Question number two, type A and type B. The price of apples A is 2A and 3B. The customer purchases a total of 10 pounds and he pays a total of $25. How many pounds of type type of each apple did the customer buy? Okay, so I think I'll have to write a comma in the middle and then write. Okay, this is simultaneous. I can do it in any way that I want. I'm just going to solve it manually with uh, elimination. So I'm going to multiply this entire equation by 2. So that becomes 2A plus 2B equals to 20. The first equation comes up as it is. I put a subtraction sign. So B comes out as 5. And when B comes out as 5, A also comes out as 5. Let me check if I have to write the answer. Look for the answer I'm getting. I don't know if 5 will only work. Yes. Okay. For a car rental company, the total cost of renting a car for a day, including a flat fee of $80 and an additional fee of 0.20 miles per mile driven, can be represented by the function Cx. Consider the following statements. The flat fee of $30 is applied regardless of whatever miles are driven. Yes, the cost includes $30 by default. So that is there. The additional fee of 0.20 per mile is fixed. Yes, that is also fixed. The cost function is linear. Yes, I see x as power 1. The cost function is quadratic. No, 4 is not true. Statements 1, 2, 3 were true. 4 is not true. 5, the flat fee and additional fee are inversely proportional. No, that's also not true. So statements 1, 2, 3 are fine. Uh, I'm not sure why statement number 2 is not true. It's probably the word additional fee. Okay, let's see. Per mile. It is per miles. I thought that should be the idea, but it says that the idea that it's not fixed, it's variable, is there. As it's more of a confusion that you would come across in a such a video, but not in an actual SAT question. Okay. A manufacturing company wants to maximize its profit based on the function using different equation formulas, which is the following equation formats provides only one point at which the profit could be a maximum. Consider the question carefully and select the option that provides. Okay, so it says a manufacturing company wants to maximize its profit based on the number. The profit can be represented as a function of the number of units X using different equation formulas. Okay, which of the following equation formats provides the only one point at which the profit could be maximum? Okay, so my gut feeling would be that it should be a quadratic, okay, and it should be a quadratic that goes like this, a sad face. Okay, let's check if the first one gives us a logical answer because that is the only sad face expression that I see. 100 and 0. So the turning point is coming out as 100 comma 5000. That looks like the right answer. Let's check. Yes. The others would, a linear function cannot give you a maximum point. A smiling face quadratic can also not give you. That's answer option C. So only A was the correct answer. This is the same question that was there before. I think if the numbers are the same, I'm just going to go with that answer. Okay. They're going to be a repeat of questions. Let's just quickly get done with them. So this one was what we did incorrectly. Then this was the correct answer for this one. Uh, that was 50, 100, 38, not 38, 3.38, I think. Okay, that brings us to the end of, I think, hopefully this topic. No, there's more questions. They are again repeating. I don't know if I did anything else wrong here. They're repeating, so let's just get done with them. Okay, that brings us to the end of this topic. I'll be back with another topic in the next video. Thank you for watching.